My name is David Mukaru. I work for Equity Bank. Equity Bank is a Kenyan organization, commercial bank, established in 1984, and has a footprint in both in Kenya, Uganda, Sudan, and currently I can say in Kenya we're doing 52% of all the deposit accounts, and another 52% of all loan accounts. Kenya is generally a very youthful country. 75% of Kenyans are below 30 years. So you can see only 25% are above 30 years. So Kenya is an extremely youthful country, and one of the characteristics of that youthfulness is that it's quite dynamic, full of potential. You look at the Kenyan market for the last several years. The trend has been the old generation is still in business, and the youth are not getting the opportunity to start and manage their businesses. The few youths who are starting their businesses, the business mortality rate is extremely heavy. 8 out of 10 businesses will die in 2 years. So you find the opportunity to grow that business towards SME, from micro towards corporate business, becomes a huge challenge. And it's due to those kind of challenges that Equity Bank said, why don't we really share what we have as a platform, as an institution, and started the youth product for the last 3 years. 2007, got into partnership with the government through the Ministry of Youth Affairs, and I would say that we've piloted the youth product, and it has come out very successful. There are quite a number of benefits when offering the youth product. One, the youth is a very dynamic person, and working with the youth will definitely refresh your products all the time. You'll always come up with a new product. The youth will also give you the face of the future. So designing the products with the youth in mind ensure that there is future for the bank. At the same time, when you start working with the youth early enough, when you start training them early enough in terms of entrepreneurship, in terms of financial education, financial literacy, you tend to form a very close and emotional working relationship. And definitely you are assured of a very strong client base. The officers who are doing the youth product, they're quite different from the normal officers. So we had to train them specially to be able to address the needs of the youth, because we found out during the research that the youth would require a completely different kind of credit officer. When we were listening to the youth to be able to come up with this product, majority of the youths, when interviewed, said they belong to one aspect of a group or the other. Either they were in a church group, they were in a community group, or they were in a self-help group, or they were in a group doing this and that. And we felt that it would be much better and more impactful to be able to reach out to the youth using the already existing structure, the structures that they knew best. So we selected to use a group lending methodology, where between 15 and 30 youths will come together, not necessarily for loan purposes, but also for training. So that group has become what you'll say a platform, a market, where financial service providers and non-financial service providers will come and meet with the youth and be able to provide that. A typical youth requires a variety of financial products, requires savings product, requires a loan, requires insurance product, requires training to be able to really supplement the financial product. And that is the product that we offer to the youth of Kenya. A seriously integrated approach. Why did we do that? Well, because to be able to address the challenges that face the youth, one product will not have served them. An integrated type of a product is better. In terms of technology appreciation, the youth appreciate technology much better than the older generation. And Equity Bank has been at the forefront of using technology to be able to reach out to Kenyans much more through the use of what we call the M-Kesho product. M-Kesho is in a layman's language an account that is riding on top of a mobile phone. A savings account has all the features of a normal savings account.
There are easy ways to look after your money. Introducing M-Kesho, the account on your phone. Open yours today at any Equity Bank branch or selected M-Pesa agents countrywide. M-Kesho from M-Pesa and Equity Bank.
And the beauty of it is that you're able to move money from your M-Pesa account into the savings account and vice versa. And you're also able to move money from one person to the other. So it serves all the purpose. And the other added advantage of M-Kesho is that you're able to be appraised. You're able to get a loan. You're able to be appraised in terms of credit through M-Kesho. And the youth have been able to be reached with that kind of service. And they've been able to consume that because right now they're able to pay their loans using the M-Kesho account. They're able to pay their loans using the M-Pesa account, such that as they sell their products on a day-to-day basis, they're able to save their money using the M-Pesa agents on the ground instead of going all the way to the bank, which is quite expensive. So technology has come in, yes, and it has really reduced the cost of financial service provision. The beauty of working with the youth is that they tend to move faster along the growth ladder. From micro-entrepreneur to SMEs, they're able to move much faster. So our long-term strategy is to be able to deliver technology to the rural areas and also deliver solutions to the agriculture sector in Kenya. When you look at the age bracket we are working with in the bank, between 18 and 35, it forms a whole 33% of Kenyan market. It's a huge market. And it makes both business sense and also social sense in the country. Remember, this is where we have a lot of challenges. Yeah.